Welcome to The Good Earth, Chapter 5. As always, I will begin with a brief synopsis of the chapter, followed by some key points to pay attention to, and then finish off with some big ideas that the author is looking at, as well as asking some questions that I think are important to consider as you read the chapter. Chapter 5 marks one of the many turning points in the novel because it marks a high point in the affairs of Wang Lung and O Lan. In this chapter, they celebrate the new year with as much style and pomp as they can safely afford. True to their frugal natures, they do not celebrate to excess, but they do take advantage of this opportunity to let loose a little. In particular, we see Olan fulfilling her dream of taking her firstborn son back to the house of Huang dressed in style. We see that despite her self sacrificing nature, she does have dreams and ambitions of her own, though she does not give voice to them very often. We also see some changes in Wang Lung. This is his second visit to the house of Huang, and this time he is not as embarrassed as he was before. Money has changed him a little. While at the house of Huang, Olan notices that the wealthy family is not prospering as much as they have in the past. Wang Lung takes advantage of this knowledge to buy a piece of land from them in order to expand his own farm. Really pay attention to Olan in this chapter. This is her time to shine, and we really get the opportunity to know her. This is one of the few chapters where there is a real conversation between Olan and Wang Lung. What do you learn about her character? What do you learn about Wang Lung's character? Also, pay attention to what is going on in the House of Huang. Changes will continue to take place there over the course of the novel, and this is just one more in a long string of interactions between the two families. Also, notice Wang Lung's description of land is one's flesh and blood. This land means more to him than just business or just farming. So, some things to consider in this chapter would be wealth itself. How and why do we display wealth? Why do people feel the need to display or not display their wealth? How and why do people of different wealth status treat each other differently? How is your culture the same or different from the culture of Wang Lung and Olan when it comes to wealth? Do you agree with or disagree with Wang Lung about the land? Why or why not? Finally, if you had to come up with one word, one noun to represent a person's life blood, what word would you choose? I'm betting it would not be land.